Hey, what's going on? Happy Monday. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 156. It's where I share with you my marketing journey. I've been marketing online since March of 2012, and I share mindset tips, marketing tips, and whatever else I believe will help you uh, live a more fulfilling life, make some extra money, make lifestyle changing income. Okay, so happy Monday to you. Let's do a quick recap of the weekend. Didn't do too much this weekend. My son did have a football game. Plays in the band. He had to travel like 3 hours away to go to that, so we were busy with that. And then it was pretty much football all weekend long, and all my teams won, which was cool. Always nice when that happens. And I have now completed my first week of 3 weeks of my meal plan. And I showed this on a different video. I think it was last week where um, I'm eating more protein, less carbs, basically. And it's been a challenge. I've never eaten so much protein um, ever. I don't believe I've never actually followed a plan. So, um, and it's not always easy. Well, it's not easy for me. It's not easy because I have a big sweet tooth. Like I love my baked goods. I like bread and stuff like that. So eating so much protein is a challenge, but I'm doing the best I can, and I made it through the first week. I got two more to go. So um, that's what's going on with me on the workout front. Of course, I had to work out 6 days out of the week, and then of course I'm working my business. So yesterday, to share something with you that is really an honor to me. It's one of the reasons why I'm wearing this shirt. It says Rank Makers on it. One of the reasons I'm wearing this is the founder of this group, Ray Higdon, and his wife, Jessica Higdon. Uh, they created this group called Rank Makers, and it's over 2 years old now. I joined it just about when they started it. Not right when they started it, but pretty close to when they started it. I'm actually a lifetime member. So I've been in there a long time. And one of the things that they do in there and why I recommend it, I always recommend it to people in network marketing, online marketing. It's really specific to network marketing, but if you're an online marketer, you can still benefit from it, just from the mindset, the leadership. But it's really catered more for like network marketing. If you're building a team in any form, though, you'll get value. But every day he comes on, this is an eight-figure earner, eight-figure marketer, uh, and he works with people, six, seven, eight-figure earners, and helps them do more, make more, impact more people. Anyway, he comes on every day and he does the training literally every day, 7 days a week. It's absolutely incredible that anyone can come up with that much content. um, it blows my mind. uh, Doing 7 days a week, 7 days a week. And it doesn't matter if he's traveling, doesn't matter if he's on vacation, doesn't matter if it's a holiday. I'm saying 7 days a week, 365 days a year, hasn't missed a day. There have been like a couple days, like one day I believe he was sick, another day, he had his kid. His wife was having his son, so he missed that day, those days. I want to say it's probably 2, maybe 3 days total that I've been in that group that he has missed, but he's had someone else fill in. So absolutely incredible. And if he's not there, someone else will fill in. But um, I learned a lot from that group. So I don't make a dime from you joining that group, but I'm happy to share that group and what it's been doing for me. Um, Mostly when it comes to like a lot of mindset, a lot of money mindset, and a lot of leadership. A lot of leadership, how to be a good leader, a great leader. Um, I find in this industry, leadership is very weak. There's not many great leaders. But anyway, um, so over the weekend, actually yesterday, I got messaged by Ray Higdon, and he told me that I'd been selected as one of the people that was going to be awarded, was going to be recognized on stage at his at their event. They got an event in about 2 weeks. Rank Makers Live Social Media Summit, I believe is what it's called. And I was just like, wow, that's pretty incredible. And I was being recognized for recruiting the most people. Okay, so the group has like close to 15,000 people in it, and I'm one of the people that's being recognized to for recruiting the most people. Like that's pretty cool, you know. I'm not one that's big. Excuse me. I'm not one that's really big on like recognition. Like I get excited when the people I am working with have breakthroughs and go out and get results and get results that can really change their lives. That's what excites me. Like for me, I've never been that person that wants the prizes and all that. Like I just don't care about that. I never have. It's more about me taking care of my family and impacting others to do better. You know, that's what it's about for me. But I've never really got excited about, oh, you're going to be on stage, or I've never really got excited about it. But it is a great honor, especially since I really look up to Ray Higdon and I've been learning from him. And a lot of what I do is what I've learned from just watching what he does, you know. So it really is pretty awesome that they selected me for that. And it just goes to show you that I'm a laid off PE teacher. Okay. I started marketing in 2012, like I said, and it did not go well. It was a tragedy. It was terrible. Okay. Every single day I beat myself up. Every single day I was telling myself it wouldn't work. I couldn't recruit anybody. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. So if you're in that place where, you know, you're just not, you don't feel very confident, or you feel like it's just never going to happen for you, or you just feel like, you know, you're not meant to do sales. Like I wanted nothing, absolutely nothing to do with sales. Every single time I had like a job offered to me that required sales, I literally ran from it. I wanted nothing to do with it, because the last thing I wanted to do was become this pushy salesperson. It's the last thing I wanted to do. And it wasn't until I shifted my thinking about it. It was like, wow, you know what? It's not about being pushy. It's about solving problems that people are having and actually being able to impact them in a positive way. Like I had to shift the way I thought about it. And I was like, you know, I'm actually offering value. And by not reaching out to these people, who knows? Who knows where they're going to be, you know? So my message could really change their lives for the better. It really could. And I know at this point that the value that I provide, not trying to sound cocky or arrogant, I know that what I provide, because I've been getting results for quite a while now, I've sponsored well over 1,000 people in the last, not even 2 years. Okay. Not even 2 years. I sponsored well over 1,000 people. So I know I can help you. I know I can help you get to 2,000 plus a month or more. And really, I'm lowballing that. I really am. I'm doing that so you believe that is possible. Now, for some people, I know I need to lowball it even more. I need to tell you $200 a month because you don't even believe you can make $100, you know? So, and I was there. I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. I know when it's like, wow, I can't even make a $25 sale. This is like so sad, you know? $25 sale. I couldn't even make it. I couldn't. For the life of me. I mean, I would do everything I possibly could, and I couldn't get a sale. It was terrible. Now, within 2 years, not even 2 years, it hasn't been 2 years yet. I've sponsored over 1,000 people. Like that's incredible to me. Like how does that even happen? Well, it just happens from me plugging in to an 8-figure marketer and listening to what he has to say and following those instructions. That's how it happens. It happens because I work on my mindset every single day. It happens because I write down my goals. It happens because I stop caring what other people thought of me. Because, a lot of those people that are negative to you, a lot of those people that are tearing you down, a lot of those people that are saying things like, oh, why don't you just go get a regular job or something like that, those people have already given up on their dream. They're not even pursuing anything. So why am I going to go listen to those people? Why are you going to listen to those people? I am telling you that you can do way more than you believe you can. I'm telling you, because I have been in the dark place. I have been. I'm not saying it's all light right now. I'm not saying it's all great right now. But what I am saying, it's a hell of a lot better than it used to be. I make a living online. I don't have to sit in traffic every day. I don't have to sit in a cubicle. I don't have to go and ask permission to go to the bathroom. Now, listen, if you love your job and it is fulfilling you, right? It's giving you the life you want to live. Awesome. Totally cool. Keep doing it. But if you're like many people who hate their job, hate what they're doing, aren't making enough money, are constantly coming to the end of the month, barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck, I'm here to tell you there is another way. I'm not going to say it's a better way, but I'm going to say there is another way. There is another option for you. You don't have to keep doing that. And, I'm a little bit different, a little more unique, because when I got laid off from my teaching job, I didn't go back. I didn't go get another job. So I got laid off for 2 years. I was laid off and I wasn't making any money. My savings was dwindling. I mean, it was bad. My income, I was living on unemployment. First time ever in my life, I was living on unemployment, and my income dropped dramatically. I had to cut everything. And I was living in California, which is very high rent. It is not cheap to live there. Okay. So for 2 years, I struggled. I couldn't figure it out. Then they offered me a part-time job. I took the part-time job. I kept working on my business. I kept working. Still wasn't getting the results I wanted. Still trying to figure it out. Wasn't until I lost that job, because they didn't have a spot for me anymore, that, wits end. It's like, everyone's like, why don't you just go sub? Why don't you go sub? I'm like, I'm not going back to subbing. I already did subbing. Call it pride, call it whatever you want. But I didn't see it as a way to fix things. I never did. So back against the wall, hardly any money coming in. I decided right then and there that I was going to make this thing work. Right then and there. I set an intention, back against the wall. I still remember when I made this decision. I was listening to an audio. It wasn't an audio. It was like a mastermind call. It was done by Paul Hutchings. You can look it up. Paul Hutchings. I think they still do it. The Think and Grow Rich call. And the subject of that day was about the story of the general, or I don't know, the general, admiral, I don't know. But he gave the order for the army to burn the ships, because there was no going back. It was only going forward. You either conquer or you die. There was no fallback plan. There was no plan B. It was like, you go forward or you die, right? And that's the attitude I took. I'm like, well, my back's against the wall. That's it. I need to make this happen. I'm making this happen. No matter what, I'm making it happen. And within 3 months, I had my first 10K month online. It's a true story. It's what happened. And I've done that more than once. True story. Okay. Now, I haven't always made the right decisions. I've lost a lot of money along the way. I've wasted a lot of time. But I've also learned from my mistakes. And that's what I do my best on here, is to share with you some of the stuff I've gone through so you don't have to go through it. So I can help give you a bit of a shortcut, so you don't have to go through the pain and the frustration, spend the money, waste the time that I did. All right. So anyway, like, I wasn't even planning to go this direction. It's just kind of pouring out because it is something I really feel passionately about. Like, I believe, it disgusts me that there's such a low percentage of people that are having success online. It's disgusting because it's not that complicated. We complicate it to death. We make it out to be this big, huge thing. Like I was listening to Ray Haven talking about like this guy. I think he has like 6 different locations, right? He's doing well. It looks like he's doing well on the surface. A business owner, right? Reagan paid $25,000 to attend this training. One of these guys in there, he had opened up 6 locations. And what happened was he decided to scale too fast. So he wasn't even making barely a profit from the 6 locations. And what Ray Hagan was saying is like, on the surface, like you look on the outside, they're driving the Escalade, they got the fancy house, they got all this stuff. But really, if you dig deeper, if you get on the inside, they are struggling. Like things are, because there's so much overhead, there's so many things to take care of. But when it comes to like, let's just say, I kind of put it like in under the same umbrella. It's a little different, like network marketing, online marketing. I do kind of a hybrid, not just straight network marketing. It's kind of a hybrid. It's, but anyway, it's so simple because all you got to do, like you don't create the product's already created for you. You don't have to go get like the business license, trademarks, all the extra stuff that a business owner has to deal with. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is take a product that's already done, that already has the customer support, that already has like, you don't have to worry about shipping it. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff, right? And all you do is point someone in that direction. That's all you got to do. I mean, it's very simple. That's our job. That's what we do. We point them in the direction. If they like it, cool. If they don't, oh, well, you move on. There's other people. So and I did this for the longest time. I complicated the crap out of this, and it's so simple. It's so simple. Yes, you can get more complicated. You go start doing paid ads, and you got to do tracking. You start setting up sales funnels. You got to test. Is this page better than that page? Like there's a lot to it that way, but on a very fundamental level, it's literally taking a tool. So taking something, a video, a webinar, a sales page, something typically already created for you. A lot of time I'll take a webinar. Like I'll get a webinar, I'll slap it on a little page with a button, and I'll go share that page. And that's how I bring people to my business and how I sponsor people. And I tell them the same thing. Like, look, you just use this page. You send people to these videos. Let them watch it. Let them decide. Let it do the telling and selling. Let it do it, right? And that's all you do? Oh, that's all I do. And boom, there we go. Now we got duplication, right? So anyway, I had a topic I wanted to talk about. I kind of just a little bit all over today, but so the topic is this, and I posted this on my Facebook wall, 20 minutes, and I tell you the topic. Okay, topic's this: don't hang with people you like. Hang with people that make you better. Don't hang out with people you like. Hang with people that make you better. What does that mean? Basically, what that means is if you're hanging out with your friends and your friends aren't making you better, then how are you going to get ahead? You got to get around people that are doing bigger things than you. You can't be the biggest fish in the pond. So you got to get around bigger people. Think bigger, right? They're going to help you think bigger. They're going to help you see things differently. Because if you're hanging out with just the people you like, I'm not saying you can't hang out with people you like. If they're making you better, and I'm not saying you can't spend time with your friends, but you want to spend more time with people that are making you better. The other way I take this is you can learn from somebody that you don't particularly like everything they're doing, but you can learn from them. You got to be teachable, right? So I can find somebody that is having pretty good results, and maybe they're doing some things I don't really agree with, but I can still learn from something they're doing. Okay, so I know a few people like this that I don't really like some of the stuff they do. Like I don't agree with some of that stuff, but they know their stuff, and I can learn from that, right? So that's all I got for today. I hope you got some value. If you'd like to learn how to make some extra income, click the link right below this video and go ahead and get started, or reach out to me. And I'm happy to help you learn about how you can be a part of my VIP group, where I do what I can to help you get to 2,000 plus a month. Okay. So with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you next time.